Hey Gems, oh no, not Gens, Gem Zs. Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a video by Candace Owen. I absolutely loved her. I love her. I just like her take on certain topics, and I like hearing her perspective and her thought processes about certain subjects, subject matters. So yeah, I came across this video and I thought we would do a reaction review slash, all of that good stuff together. So if you do enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and hit the subscribe button as well. We are building a generation of marriageable women. So yeah, come join the family. But let's go.
In talking about the psychological immune system, you of course have to take a look at the complete and utter corrosion of our culture. I often talk about Cardi B. The reason for that is because she is emblematic of exactly that. And I think about Black culture in particular, but it's everywhere, right? But Black culture, they seem to always want to emphasize, right? As soon as there is an artist that comes up in Black America, they basically encourage that artist to lean into bad stereotypes, right? To lean into things that are harmful. So if you're a rapper, they want you to lean into ghetto culture, right? They want you to be talking about gangs. If you're a singer, which we're going to get to a little bit later, Lizzo, they want you to lean into being fat. All of these things that obviously is just digital toxins for Black America, right? What you put on your ears, what you're listening to. These are all digital toxins. They're making you think that you should aspire toward this lifestyle because they will reward you. No, the majority of you, if you lived like this, you'll probably end up in either prison, dead, if we're talking about being clinically obese. But no, it's okay. They're going to award a couple of people for living like this and encourage a bunch of other people to ruin their lives by aspiring to this. So Cardi B released a song recently with the artist Glorilla. I believe that actually it's Glorilla's song in which Cardi is featured on, which is called Tomorrow Too. And I'm just going to read you some of these lyrics because I think digital toxins should be spoken about. Just one portion. I don't speak dog, ho, woof. I don't care what no bitch say, no. I stay on her mind. I got condos in that bitch head, She say she don't F with me, who? Who said you can, ho? Never. That N-word a munch, and he gon' eat me like a mango. Long ass weave, it be tickling my ass crack.
What? I can't believe she said that with such a straight face. That's why I love her. Honestly, like, why is the music so over sexualized? I personally don't listen to music like this because I don't get anything from it. I'm not learning anything. It doesn't do anything for my soul. So I personally just don't listen to it. If it's like in the supermarket, at the gym, fine, it will be there. But I don't take the initiative to download and listen to music like this because I'm just thinking, why are we talking about our private parts? And then we wonder why that is all men see or want to see, or that's where they put you, as in like the category that they put you at, that's all you are. These are your role models, and then you wonder why average Joes, because you are also an average woman, they pass you by because somehow, as Candace was saying, the brain is being conditioned, whether you like it or not. As long as you're tuning into these things, tuning into this culture, you will be moving like this with the erraticness. But let's keep going.
Okay. Followed by, wonder what I'll do tomorrow that these hoes will be mad at. Oh, pick me, Cardi. I can tell you what I will be mad at. And it's the fact that despite the fact that you made it out, which is commendable, that is a good thing that you started from a position where you had virtually nothing. You got an opportunity on Love and Hip Hop, and now you are in a place where you have some status. Despite all of those things, rather than saying, I'm going to use my position for good and I'm going to encourage people to do good.
Right.
You think that you can only stay authentic to yourself by preaching poison. You know this is poison. You know that the majority of the girls that are listening to this are not ever going to make it out of the hood. You know that the majority of the young boys and the young girls that are listening to this are going to think that it's cool to have this sort of drama in their life, and they're going to think it's cool to turn to the streets.
Right.
And they may be harmed, but you don't care about that because you, I guess, think that this is all you can be. It's not true. You can be more. You can definitely be more. I don't mind where you started. What I mind is that you are intentionally denying growth, and you think that keeps you real. It doesn't. It keeps you really stupid, and it keeps people that are much smarter than you continually using you like a puppet to further poison the youth. In that same vein, we should discuss Lizzo, who had an opportunity. I don't know why they gave her this opportunity, but they gave her the opportunity to play a 200-year-old glass flute that was given to James Madison. So that is a historical relic, obviously. They're giving her something that means a lot. The way and the manner in which they gave it to her and the way and the manner in which she used it offends me. I'm not going to lie. Here is a video of her playing that flute. Take a listen.
It's crystal. It's like playing out of a wine glass. So be patient.
Is she twerking? Oh my Lord. Oh God, black women.
I just twerked and played James Madison crystal flute from the 1800s. We just made history tonight.
Oh no.
So I twerked and played James Madison's flute, and I made history tonight. Okay, well, just so you know a little bit about that flute, the antique crystal flute belonged to President James Madison. It was likely rescued by Dolly Madison when British soldiers set the White House on fire during the War of 1812. So no, she's not making history here. She's defiling history. It's like spraying graffiti on a historical building and going, oh, it's art. No, it's not art. We're not going to call it art. We're not going to call it making history. But she doesn't see that, right? She thinks that when these...
I know, like a lot of women, a lot of people won't see that. Maybe they will make light of the issue, you know, but then you have to think about how things are portrayed and how we are coming across, which I appreciate women like Candice, because this is an ethnic image, or is it ethnic image? Yeah. When you see Lizzo, when you see Cardi B, when you just see a black woman. So it's all of us. And it's like, why do we want to expose ourselves, like physically, like what she was wearing? Everything is on show. It's like nothing is wrapped anymore. Nothing is mysterious. Nothing is guarded anymore. I don't know why the society is like that. Is that because we're so addicted to that external validation, you know, someone cheering us on and saying, hey, you're so confident because all your body part is out there? Is that what it is? I don't know. Yeah.
Companies reach out to her, these organizations reach out to her, these opportunities, it's because they love her. And in reality, the reason it's because they hate and want to corrupt the people that follow her, right? They don't want more people to make it out like Lizzo did. Again, I've said this on previous episodes. I'm going to say it again. I like Lizzo's music. I think she's talented. I think she's tremendously talented. I like that she can play the flute. I like that she plays other instruments. And I love that she contributes to music. I just wish
I didn't even know. I don't know much about Lizzo. I don't know much about Cardi B. Obviously, I know them as in the name, but anything else, I do not know. I didn't know she plays other instruments, Lizzo. But it's like, why don't we highlight those things? Why are we highlighting like the twerking, the exposing of all body parts, you know, on social media? Why is that? The drinking, the excessive, you know, I don't know. Is it because it won't get that much attention? It won't get that much validation? Is that what it is?
Would contribute positively. I wish that she would understand that there are people with more nefarious goals that recognize her as a talented individual, and they are using her to sell bad ideas to the rest of society, because what they're actually after is to enslave the rest of you, right? They do not want everybody to be productive. They do not want everybody to wake up every day and go to work and to make a lot of money, because that is not how it works, right? The haves want to ensure there is a constant pool of have-nots. That's not a conspiracy, that's a fact, right? It is not a conspiracy to think that there are people that want you to consume garbage. It is not a conspiracy to think that there are people that want to impact your psychological immune system negatively, that want you to constantly live in a state of fear, that want you to constantly live with your hand out. In the way that they get you to become that sort of an individual that will need handouts, the sort of individual that will rely on government to give you solutions for the rest of your life, is through artistry. It is through Hollywood. It is through people like Cardi B and Lizzo, who don't understand that they are pawns in a game of chess that they don't even know that they're playing.
This is it. Do they not know? I don't know. I think for the most part, maybe they are aware, but then there isn't that incentive to do otherwise, because if you do otherwise, then you won't get the dopamine, you won't get the validation, you won't get the external engagement that you're so addicted to. And then it's like, sometimes it's a bit crushing. It's a crushing thought to think that I'm going to be basic. And maybe these people, because of the lifestyle that they're in, it's like, I can't be basic, or I can't just be. I have to be the Cardi B of this, or I have to be the Lizzo of that. There always has to be something going on, and it always has to be something external, just so that I can continue to be relevant, I suppose. Because I know, like with Lizzo, I don't follow her too much, but obviously I watch other reactions, other content creators, and I think there was a time that she even wanted to lose weight, and then her followers are like, how dare you? I'm living vicariously through you. I'm content the way I am, and I thought you were content the way you are. How dare you change your body? And then there's this external entitlement that's, thrust upon them because they're at this level, socially. And then it's like, okay, they get to a point where you can say, and so what? I have to think about what will bring the most purpose to our community and to myself. But I don't think they get there fully, because their platforms are so huge and the attack will be so huge. It's like, is it even worth it? Then it goes into that depressive episodes, and then they go back to doing exactly what they're doing, if not more. There's that endless cycle. I do feel for them though, because being at that level and then having all these expectations thrust upon you, it can be quite tough. But yeah, that's that. That was a nice and short video. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you did too. So if you did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and obviously hit the subscribe button as well. But yeah, until next time, take care and God bless. Bye-bye.